Are you holding back in your business? Not because you don't care, but because you care too much. And something about how you're supposed to do it just feels off. So I'm here to tell you, you are not alone. And I want to show you that you can build a business that feels right for you on your own terms. I am Heather Cameron, a business owner for over 20 years. And honestly, that's where I've been hanging out for the last few years. I have stopped and started more times than I can count in my coaching business. And if you follow me on YouTube or you're on my email list or in my Facebook group, you've probably sensed that. And the truth be told, I have not been idle. I've been really busy, actually. I built a very powerful brand in the paper crafting space with a partner, something that we're incredibly proud of. We've hosted 5 summits, added tens of thousands of people to our list. We had 9,000 people join up in our first summit with no social media, no online presence. And off of that, we've launched a profitable membership from scratch. But when it comes to this business, my coaching business, honestly, I've let it drift. And it's not because I don't care and not because I wasn't capable, but because I was searching for what my business should look like in this new season of my life. Honestly, I flipped my messages more times than I would care to admit. I held back instead of led. Like I've really held back myself and just done little things here and there, but not really step into what I know I'm capable of doing. I said things to myself like, why me? Who am I to do this? What if I mess this up again? What if nobody signs up? How am I different from anybody else out there? That voice that's in our head, and we all have it. It's whether we listen to it or not. That's really the trick. But to be honest, the deeper truth is, I wasn't ready to do business my own way. And that's a big aha for me, and it's a big thing for me to admit and step into it. I wasn't ready to do this business my way in this season of my life. And can you relate to that? Feeling like you're drifting, you're not gaining any traction, you're moving from idea, you're bouncing around, and you're just not getting the results that you want, and you're not feeling comfortable in the model that you're living in. Or you're just starting out, and all of the noise and formulas just don't fit, and you're overwhelmed and don't know which way to turn. So I came on here to share my story because I've heard it from so many other business owners I've met. And for me, I was fighting what I already knew to be true. And I think that's a powerful thought. I was fighting what I already knew to be true. I never wanted to build a mass marketing business. So there's out there. I wasn't doing business my own way. And I never wanted to build a mass marketing business, but I felt like I had to. That's what all the gurus were telling me. That's what everyone's telling me that I needed to be. And we've all heard the messages that are constantly out there in on social media and other things about how you should grow your business. One other realization that came to me is I've never been comfortable doing things like everybody else. I want to do it my own way. And what I always wanted, I came back to something that I've talked about for the longest time. What I've always wanted is a coaching practice or business that feels like a local bistro. That's what I want my business to feel like. It's intentional, it's warm, it's profitable. It's tailored to each client, to each person that comes in. It's hands-on, and it's fully mine. In fact, I've been using that restaurant analogy for years with clients, and I wasn't stepping into it myself. So I always ask clients what type of business do you want to be? Because they are all valid. Do you want to build a McDonald's type business? Do you want to build like an Olive Garden or that type of kind of franchised business? Do you want to build a diner? Do you want to build a bistro or do you want to build a fine dining experience? All of them are valid. All of them make money. There is absolutely no wrong answer to any of those, but you've got to know what it is that you want to build. And I want to build a bistro business. Always have and need to really ground that into everything that I do. So it's a really great question for you is what model are you looking to build? What actually fits you and how you want to show up and what you want your clients, what experience you want them to have. But here's the thing I forgot. That bistro business is the kind of thing that lights me up and it works. And honestly, it's truly my zone of genius. It's what makes clients come back to me again and again because they want that experience. And when I step away from that, I don't get clients coming back because I'm no longer offering the experience that they want. It's what I built in the creative space with my partner. We built a very unique experience, and I'm bringing that clarity back to my coaching business and my community. And I'm here to share the gifts I've always had that really resonate with my clients. And that is problem solving and planning of an engineer, guidance of a certified business coach, and access to intuition of somebody who, really listens and hears what you're saying and you might not hear yourself, and helps you see what the next right move is for you, how to move forward in your business in a way that resonates with you. So let me ask you, what would doing it your own way look like in your business? What if you stopped trying to focus on the model of somebody else is giving you and started designing something that actually fit you and your own business? So if you've ever found yourself drifting or doubting, if you're craving to build a business your way, if you feel like you're spinning in place, stuck on the content hamster wheel, if all the groomer marketing out there advice just isn't clicking, if you're ready to lead, to be visible, but want to do it your own way on your own terms, if you believe that, if you believe there's a better way to do business, to simplify and amplify your business, then just know you are not alone. And that's my passion and focus, helping women, owners like you, create a business that works for you, that works for you, your way on your own terms. And I call it the Bistro framework, and I'll be sharing a lot more about that in upcoming videos. But if you're ready to lean into now, if you're if you're ready to lean into it now, like if you're really ready to say, yes, this is what I want to invite you to something new I've created. And it's called the Bistro Bite. I'm really leaning into the bistro. So it's called the Bistro Bite. And this is a free live only session every Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern. It's not a webinar. It's not coaching. It's not a content creation hamster wheel. It's really the concept of coming together at the beginning of every week with an intention. So it's there to help you start your week with clarity and connection, and hopefully identify one bold move that you can make that week. It's no fluff, there's no pressure, and there's no recording. You don't have to show up every week. You can show up when you need it. It's really just a quick, valuable dose of exactly what your business needs so you can take messy action that gets results. And the idea is really to come together as a community of women, have a discussion, answer some questions, maybe help brainstorm an idea, and hopefully you walk away each week with one clear idea or one bold move that you want to make every Monday. So if this sounds like what you're craving, you can sign up at igniteyourmarket.com, Bistro Bite. It's in the description. I'd love to see you there. No pressure. Like I said, it's a no pressure. This is really meant to help you step into the model of the business that you want to have. If this message lands with you, I'd love for you to stick around. Just, hit like because that if it resonates with you, and subscribe to the channel if you're ready to build a business that actually fits you. In upcoming videos, I'll be sharing you how to apply the Bistro framework so you can focus, simplify, and grow with clarity. Because something I truly believe, and something I've learned in my 20 years of business, is simplicity creates clarity. Clarity drives action, and action creates traction, and traction creates results. So thanks for being here, and I hope your name pops up in the Bistro Bite on one of these Mondays, and I hope you come back and listen to some of the videos that'll be coming up ongoing on my YouTube channel and in other places as well. Thank you.